We have great news here, and it may be surprising for some people. Senator Kamala Harris, who has previously had a lot of problems with corruption, the most telling case was after the financial crash of 2008. She had received money from Steve Mnuchin, who's currently in the Trump admin, and he was the CEO of One West Bank, I believe it was called, and they were doing horrific things that were breaking the law, like kicking people out without giving proper notices, and she refused to prosecute them because of the donations. Now, other than forget the criticism for this segment, because she has decided to co-sponsor Bernie Sanders' single-payer bill. This is great news, because as we start to get more and more Democrats, and I plead to you people who are honest progressives, who are legitimately in support of single payer and really want to get real good substantive change, just drop it, okay? For now, just drop it. She supports it. What more could you have wanted? At this point in time, the best case scenario at this point in time was for her to support it. So just say thank you and just plead her on, because we want to win her over to the progressive side, okay? So she has decided to co-sponsor Bernie Sanders' Medicare-For-All bill. Now, this article reads, Senator Kamala Harris on Wednesday became the first senator to announce that she would co-sponsor legislation adopting a national single-payer health insurance system that Senator Bernie Sanders plans to introduce in the coming weeks. Speaking at a town hall in Oakland, California, Harris called single-payer, quote, the right thing to do, drawing sustained applause from the crowd of hundreds that has gathered to hear her speak. The junior senator's revelation is a win for left-leaning activists in two key ways. It adds high-profile support to Medicare for All, true, good point, proposal that has become a top priority for restive progressives. And then allying with the activist base of the Democratic Party, Harris, often shortlisted for the party's 2020 presidential nomination, is signaling her desire to assuage the concerns of her skeptics on the left. So the second part I'm not too big of a fan of, but I do agree with the first point though. We need to court and welcome the Democrats who will say that, hey, we support single-payer healthcare, because listen, I know you guys want to criticize all the time, and I love criticism where it's needed, right? But we can't continue to be this kind of fringe area. We have to have people to get the legislation through. So we need people like Elizabeth Warren. We need people like Kamala Harris. We need these other senators to be able to. We need Chuck Schumer. We need these people to be able to pass the bills, people. So we need to continue to push this. And I'm very glad that it is being co-sponsored by Kamala Harris, especially because we got to laugh at a bunch of Neo-Libs who were crying about it. And, you know, Joanne Reed said that, oh, a populist economic ideology is not going to win over people. Bull fucking shit. Yes, it is. The biggest chunk of people in the United States are independents. The way you get independence is economic populism, okay? So, which is not, which lawless populism anyways. But anyways, the case here being, I'm very excited about this, and we need to continue to push the single payer through, because it will save us billions of dollars. It will save the American people thousands of dollars each year. We will then have better GDP cost in ratio to outcomes, and we will join virtually the rest of the developed world in offering single payer healthcare, like Germany and Britain and all these other countries that do it, and somehow we don't even have it. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below. Leave a like and share the video. Help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.